Hey everybody, Arsenal fan circle here. This is Ray and this is Gary. Gary, and this is the pre-game show. Was expecting Maahir and maybe Tony to jump in. Maybe they will, and I can ease myself out of it because I'm actually on holiday vacation here. But Arsenal doesn't let you go on holidays too much. Doesn't let you have that vacation, Gary. Doesn't give you that peace of mind.
Yeah, they don't. They keep us busy. So hopefully you get to enjoy your holiday sooner than later, and hopefully before you get to see the lineups maybe, so then you can actually not even
Yeah.
worry about it and just wait. If you're gonna watch the game, watch it. If you're gonna go do vacationing things, you get to do that too.
Yeah,
So
definitely. So the
yeah,
intention was for me not to be on here. Disclaimer. Gary's here with me, so I wasn't going to leave you flying the flag by yourself, Gary. So thanks for
yeah,
joining. And if Mahir and or Tony come in, I'll gracefully step aside and let you guys take it on.
no problem,
So
no
Gary,
problem. Yeah,
win last week, 1-0 against Norwich. A lot of shots on target, a lot of shots off target. Hit 30, but pretty wasteful at the same time. And we're hoping what you always say, Gary, we want to see just a little bit more each game.
yeah.
We want a little bit more today.
Yeah, I think 30 shots in today's game would be really good. So I'm not expecting that though, because I think
No.
Burnley is a little bit more stiffer in terms of their defensive positioning and the way they play. So if we can get more shots on goal, I'll take that. That would be nice. Yeah, we're gonna need to be clinical when we get our chances because they're gonna come few and far between. I think. Um,
Yeah, and as the banner I put down there, Gary, had to start off the podcast with, "Will Arsenal be the gift package to a struggling team once again?" And Burnley have dropped 8 points this season from winning positions, Gary. And we are the kind of team, Arsenal, that hands out gifts to everybody. And as Rudy says here, hello, guys, a bit worried for today. We need to step up. And this is definitely, I would look at it, Gary, as the players should be seeing this as a test that they have not passed in the last three. You take three exams and you failed the last three exams. You want to win, you want to pass the next one, don't you? If
yeah,
you've got
yeah.
anything about you, anything in your heart, anything in your desire, you want to pass the next one.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the team it was not happy and satisfied with the last match. It was 3 points, yes. So you basically, you scrape by, you passed. But did you perform as you're supposed to? I don't believe so. I believe I'm hoping they believe that they didn't get it. Oh yeah, so today is the big game. So this could be a really good weekend for me, a really bad one. Yeah, as you can see there with the comment there from
Florida.
Bob for the yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big Florida Alabama game today, later today. So in between Arsenal and the Florida game, I get to cut the yard and trim the hedges. So at least that's what's been told. That's what I've been told I need to do. So busy day. Florida, I'm hoping for a win. I'll be surprised if they win, but I'll be pleasantly surprised with that. So we'll see. Arsenal, I expect to win. It shouldn't even be a question. We need to come out there, and this is a team that is, like you said, struggling. We are struggling as well, but I believe we have better weapons, as they say, to attack them. We're going to have to play it really smart in the sense that they would try to poke the bear, basically, right? They will try to get us out of our own way in terms of what we want to do. They will knock us down, and we need to get back up. You know, I think if we retaliate, we will lose because that's basically the way it happens. I saw it in the last match. I mean, they took out Richarlison on a tackle, and a couple minutes later, I assume I don't know if it was retaliation, but a similar, not even close to a similar tackle occurred, and they got a yellow. The other team, everything got a yellow. But as soon as they scored, Burnley basically that's when basically that's when you hit back. The only way to hit back on them is to score. So we need to score and score early. then try to control this game and then run away with it, basically, because they won't be able to keep up if we score. And I guess the first to 2 goals wins for me. All right. I think there'll be 2 goals scored in this match. I'm hoping they're all Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm
actually worried. I'm actually worried, Gary, that we're going to be able to score 2 goals. Arsenal, I think we're going to be able to reduce the amount of goals we conceded, bar that Manchester City game. But we're not going to score a lot of goals this season. So I think we're probably going to score less goals this season, maybe have more points at the end of the season. That sounds counter to what I'm saying, but it's possible, Yeah, but if we can get 2 goals today, that would be brilliant, and actually stop Burnley from scoring as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I believe we're going to be able to score less goals and get more points than we did last season, because I don't. Because right now we are playing for 0-0 draws at this point. Oh, look at that! Look at here. Yeah.
Here's in the house.
Yeah. So right now I think we're playing for 0-0 draws, the way we set up and the way that our attacking is playing, right? So I and until they get offensive, right? And I don't mean smell. I mean until they get offensive, meaning attacking that goal, put a lot of pressure on that back line. It's going to be a struggle to get goals, but something needs to change there. I don't know if that's a player or a mentality or a structure, whatever it is. Something needs to change there.
Reddy says here, Ray, let's hope the lineup announcement goes a bit smoother than last weekend, where we had various different. That's what I was saying to you, Gary, before we came on. Let's keep an eye on whoever we follow, Watts or Ornstein. To give the lineups, or just follow the official lineups, because that's what happened. Maahir, thanks for joining, Maahir.
Maahir is going quite crazy.
Maahir has been going crazy.
So what time is it there? What time is it there, Maahir?
It's 2:30. No,
okay.
It's actually 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Nice.
So we're up and flying. We are up in the air. It's going to be a short hop and a skip. I don't know what to say. Hey, Brady, but Burnley should be a formality. We can't ever score first lately, says Bargaff and Brady. Yeah. Hey, Maahir. So, Maahir, this is the game we need to step forward for against Burnley. As Gary said, they lost to Everton, having taken the lead. I think they lost to Brighton, having taken the lead, and they dropped points against Leeds, having taken the lead. We don't want Burnley to score first, but if they do score first, Maahir, let's not get discouraged, because this is a team that has lost the lead 3 times in 4 games.
Yeah, this is not a sprint; it's a marathon. So we need to just be 100% on our A game. To be honest with you guys, we should have smoked Norwich. We should have smoked them, not beat them 1-0. I mean, I can accept the win. I love a win. But essentially, these lower teams, no disrespect to them, we should be smoking them in a hubbly.
Yeah, no, definitely. So listen, this is where we have pre-game podcasts. We preview the week before. We previewed the moments before the lead up to the lineups being announced, and we're going to have the lineups announced in about 10 minutes. I'm going to throw up, Gary, the lineup that I would predict. And right now we should be getting, we talked about this through the summer, get to the point where your first 11 becomes a concerted every week and kind of lineup that you want, barring injury. And so we're kind of, I think we're hopefully getting to that point now. We know Arteta, Tony will tell us, has not given us the same lineup, but just once or twice in his whole tenure. So here's what I think is going to happen. Ramsdale in goal, Kieran Tierney at the back, left back, Gabriel and White, the partnership in the middle, Tommy Asu on the right side, Partey restored to the lineup with Lokonga, Erdegaard, with Saka on the left, Pepe on the right, and Aubameyang through the middle. Anything you would tweak there yourself, Gary?
Yeah, so I would agree with that lineup if I believe one that Partey's healthy. That's the thing I don't know. He came in for about 30 minutes, looked really good. Can he give us 70 minutes? 60, 70 minutes? And do we want to pull him out after 60, 70 minutes in a game against Burnley? I don't really want to do that,
Are
especially
you
if it's.
looking? Are you looking to Partey to be prime Partey for the North London Derby next weekend?
Well, no, it's more a matter of what can he give us, right? He gave us 30. I don't know if it was 30 minutes last game. It's
Yeah.
more of where is he physically, right? It's not necessarily whenever he's healthy, that's when he plays, right? If he's not healthy, then he shouldn't play, and if he can play a certain number of minutes, then let's not push it because we really can't afford to have him go out for any extended time because as soon as that happens, guess what? Then they're gone to AFCON. So it's just, that time's going to come really fast based on kind of what we've seen in the turnaround time. So, yeah, I'm more of when he plays, then he's in for good. Like he's set. That's his spot, right? Like right now, everybody on that field, everybody you have listed there, I'll take that. Aubameyang is a little bit, iffy for me in this kind of game. I don't know how much service he's going to get and how much involvement he's going to give, right, in a match like this. He needs to play like he did like 2 years ago. I'm going to say a year ago, but no, 2 years ago when he was basically all over the place, pressing from the front end, putting enough pressure on their back end that they can't make clean passes, and we're able to jump on those loose passes that come out. So if he's not going to be able to give that to us, then we might as well go with Lacazette. Even though I don't like the fact that we have both Lacazette and Aubameyang on the team, just because that's too much.
Yeah.
For me, one of them should have gone, but that's another story. So yeah, I like your lineup. If Partey isn't going to give me 70, 90 minutes, I really want him to give us 90 minutes. The only reason why he should come out of our match is because we're up 3-0. All right, we're up 3-0 and we're in the 65th minute, and it's like, you know what, let's pull him. Otherwise, he's got to go 90, and if he can't do that, then you bring him in the second half, bring him in at halftime. I kind of like an idea somebody was talking about yesterday on I think it was bringing in a switch in Saka and Pepe. As far as where to see if that makes a difference in terms of the attacking. See if Pepe off the
I've
left.
said that before. They can switch wings, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that the idea you were thinking about?
Yeah, I think one that makes it less predictable what's going to happen, where Pepe's going to go. The defender that wasn't on him will all of a sudden be on him, and then forget for just a second. That's all we need. Just forget what he's going to do because he kind of does the same thing, and then attack.
Unpredictability by switching the two of them. They're like, oh wait, no wait,
Yeah.
wasn't people just here just now? Now I've
Yeah.
got to deal with
Because
Saka.
we're very unique in our wingers in that they could switch around every 20 minutes. They could switch wings and confuse and find the weakness. What you're looking for is to try to find the weakness in your fullbacks, weakness in the Burnley defense to exploit. And Saka's equally good left and right. Pepe's equally good. Some would say even better on the left-hand side. I know Tony's been saying he's better on the left-hand side where you can cut in or maybe go to the byline. Really said, no, mate, Burnley away is never a formality, especially given our current state. Yeah, it's true.
No match is a formality right now. We are lucky that we get to play in the Premier League right now, with our performances. So we should be embellishing that and enjoying that because we're not right. For me, we're not Premier League level at this point, much less like top, bottom, middle table team. It does, we're not playing Premier League football. So.
And as they say, never progress says never is, but it should be. That should be a standard. And today should be the standard that we raise. Going away to Burnley should be a place. Has been traditionally difficult under Arteta. Tony pointed out, it's been under Arteta the last 3 bad results from Burnley have been. Sean Dyche rugby tactics incoming. Ramsdale is in for a stern test today, Maahir.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the thing that fills me with confidence about Ramsdale, as much as I didn't want him actually as a keeper, you're gonna have to just put faith in him right now. Because, Gary, to be honest with you, you know what I hate seeing? I hate seeing somebody that doesn't want to be at our club, right? And he's playing day in, day out. You know, he's playing all the games, FA Cup games, Carabao Cup games, but he doesn't want to be with us. So why not give the person who actually wants to be playing for the Arsenal? Give him a chance. Give him a chance. That's what I've come to. And he's very comfortable with his distribution. And the thing I like about him is when he kicks the ball out from the goal, it normally finds somebody in midfield. It normally finds somebody in midfield. And Leno has made that mistake one too many times where his distribution has been poor. That's why we lauded or we praised Emi Martinez because it's never a panic situation. Sometimes the shocking decisions of Leno, it's like, whoa, what are you doing? You're putting us under more pressure. And considering your back line and you, there's bound to be a mistake. Some way, somehow, there's
Yeah,
bound to be
he just
a Arsenal.
I think he just provides an extra layer of comfort to the defenders. They know what he's going to do. He's able to position them and move them to where he needs them, and he's able to communicate. I think communication is underrated for goalkeepers. I think to be able to communicate. I know Gary, you were pretty big on that with Matty Ryan. Communication to the back four is very important. Vargas said here, can they actually switch wings with Saka and Pepe? Yep, we've
Yep,
seen
yep.
both of them
Yeah.
switch wings and being able to be equally as good. Gary, what are the expectations for Odegaard?
Yeah, I guess one thing
Both
before I get
both in
to
this game and in preseason. Go ahead.
yeah, one thing I was gonna say before Erdegaard is when you're talking about Ramsdale, he, I believe he's going to command that goal. He's going to command that box, and that's what we're going to need. Chris Wood cannot have it fun in that box today, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
will control it if you let him. So this got like you said, communication will be key, but also Ramsdale needs to be authoritative with his communication when he's going out to get a ball. Get out of my way. I got this. Just if he has to hit the ground, that's fine. That just shows me that he's doing it right. As far as Erdegaard, I, I just wanted to see him improve from last season, and that to me means um, more attacking, more creation from him. He's gonna,
Yeah.
and a little bit of more scoring from him, but I need more creation. So when he's got that ball, then I should see Aubameyang and Pepe and Saka if they're playing, basically moving up the field with him so that he's able to find them in spaces and maybe put some balls away because what we're going to need sooner than later. And we've started the first couple of games or most of the season. Our first 10, 15 minutes have been pretty good. So we need to do that, but we need to take advantage of that. And we take a lead in the first 10 minutes, right?
Of course, we
That's what I would
need
like
that.
to see.
Superstar.
But I expect Erdegaard to hopefully get healthy. I mean, he hasn't. We've had a whole week to get ready for this one. So whatever they need to do to work on it, they need to get that going. And the lineups are out. I don't. Well,
yeah. I'm scanning as well here.
yeah,
So
nothing's coming back
I was
as
got
yet.
a point about Odegaard. My thoughts currently, guys, and to all our viewers and our family. It's apparently a 4-1-4-1. Okay, that's interesting. Um, I want to see that though. In regards to Odegaard, he needs to improve. He needs to improve. As Gary said, there has to be creativity there. There has to be
okay.
two goals in him
Okay.
because
Nice. I
I
see
was,
some.
Thomas
I was,
Partey.
Yeah, Chris
I was,
Wheatley has responded. So I'll just go through it real quick. If this, I
Yeah,
think we can depend on
Thomas
Chris Wheatley
Partey is the
usually. All right.
lone. Go
Yeah.
ahead,
So
Gary.
that's the only change, right? So Partey's in. So
they're not playing to strength. They're not playing to strength.
Emil Smith Rowe and Erdegaard are playing.
oh, I did not see that. So wait, how are we lining up then with that
It's
lineup?
Partey. Partey is going to be the lone
One on the left
midfielder.
and one in the middle.
I mean, it could change to a 4-3-3, of course, for Erdegaard and Smith Rowe. Um, in midfield as well. Saka, Pepe, Aubameyang. So the only change would be from my lineup would be Lakanga coming out and or Emil Smith Rowe coming in. So
Question is, why are we leaving Thomas Partey as a lone man up in mid?
you know what? I got that coming in now. Let me get rid of that.
That is
Why would we do
interesting
that?
because like you said, that I mean that to me that would the only thing that would make sense, right? As Partey sits back there with the two I don't know if you call them the 2 8s in front of him, basically, right?
Yeah, the 2 8s, Emil Smith Rowe and Erdegaard. Now, I actually
That's
think
weird.
I actually don't like this balance. Personally, I don't like this balance where you have too many players in
Similar
too many
position.
attack-minded positions, right?
Yeah.
And you have Partey all alone in midfield, it seems.
Mhm.
Now he's going to be helped by Erdegaard and he's going to be helped by Emil Smith Rowe. But
But the question is, can you trust the two of them to help Partey in doing what? Like, it doesn't make any common sense, man. Like you're saying,
when it comes to Manchester City away from home, that didn't work. Now this is not Burnley's not Manchester City, so we have to see what level this lineup can exist at. You know what I mean? Which it still worries me though because Burnley's midfield is pretty decent, and we don't want Partey to get overrun. So Erdegaard and Emil Smith Rowe are going to have a defensive mind as well in midfield.
So I get that. So for me, Emil Smith Rowe and Partey being more defensive is something I can see because I've seen it before. Erdegaard, I'm not too sure on the defensive side how he's going to take that, how he's going to work in this game. But the other two players I feel like can do some of that defensive work, and if that makes it easier for Erdegaard to work on, handle that middle and move that upfield, and maybe that works fine there as well.
Now
it is like I said, once again, Sambi's out for what reason? Is that really our strongest? Is this really our strongest lineup?
Well, he would favor Emil Smith Rowe. He wants to, again, we're going to use the word shoehorn Emil Smith Rowe into the team, or an Odegaard, or both of them into the team in favor over Lakanda Maahir.
Can we please just go and get Conte? I'm so tired of this guy's nonsense. Because I'm like sick of this clown, man. I'm sick of this clown. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Lokonga is one of your best midfielders. Remember how he played in, I think it was the first game or first two games, and then he got dropped.
Yeah. Arteta has not rewarded. This is what we saw last season. He has not rewarded players who are performing at a good level.
And then get dropped.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man. Guys. I don't know honestly what to say. I'm considering getting a Leicester jersey or something,
Stop that.
Just be on loan, a full on loan.
No. I'm not even, no. Sorry. No. Don't even. That's the last time you think that way, okay? Never again. No more. I'll have to come all the way over there and get you. No more. No more. No. This is only temporary. Arteta cannot keep this up. He's gonna have to change for the better. Is Ray frozen on us? It looks like he might be frozen.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But no. This is only temporary, and the players can't overcome some of the deficiencies in the management and coaching. They just have to play. They've done this before, so that's the part I don't get. Right? They played football for too long to not look silly out there, right? Remember how Darren used to say, "Don't embarrass me," right? They don't. Why are they going out there embarrassing themselves, right? They shouldn't. That should be the last thing on their mind. So go out there and have a really good match.
Some sort of pride, like some sort of fight, because without us, a great club like Arsenal wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Even some of the greater clubs, like you could say the Man Cities and the Liverpools, even not as much as I don't like praising any of the other rivals or whatever, but they're actually good teams. They're world-class teams, and that's what happens. You do with what you've got, even if it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, really, honestly, today I know it's not a given, guys, but like I'm expecting Gary. I'm expecting at least 3 goals. Quick, fast. One.
No, exactly. Yep. Yeah. No. Like I said. Yeah. Like I said, the only way to overcome Burnley is not to let them get into their game, right?
Yeah.
Their game, we can't play their game, and we try to. You see it all the time. We try to play like them, and then we get punished for it. So, like for now, play our game, and we'll be fine.
But what about us?
Um,
What about us? What
yeah,
about the basics? Because I really honestly want to back Pepe.
yeah,
How many times has he? How many times has he overcomplicated things? And
yeah,
I think 90% of his matches. And instead of putting a through ball, you can see somebody through. You can see Obo Laka's gonna tap it in. This guy will try and 3 step overs, 4 step overs, 5 step overs, and then pass backwards.
yeah. Well, and that's why just tunnel vision, right? You get the ball, and
Yeah.
the only thing that your next destination is the goal. Either you're shooting it at the goal, you're passing it towards the goal, but you're threatening that goalkeeper, right? Stinging his hands. That means
Hands
that means
very
you cannot dribble to the point where you can't even get a decent shot off. So as soon as you turn, you look. If he's going to give you the shot from distance, you take it to the far corner, right? Boom! You sting his hands. The goalkeeper's got to be going like this, after your shot, not just like catching it. No. We got to attack with some force there. So that's what I want. That's what I want to see. And if Pepe, it's really easy. Pepe attack. Basically, that's it. You get the ball, attack. Saka,
from distance. You can
yes,
choose step corners. We've seen it done many a times before.
yes,
But my problem is, this clown of a manager that we have. The whole shoehorning, like you said, the whole shoehorning. I don't bloody agree with that. I don't agree with that because most of the time it's to our detriment. So instead of having a controlled midfield, you got Lukonga, who's looking very, very decent, who's looking very good. I must say, even early days, if he can continue that consistency, I would love to just have. He's going to be definitely one of those midfielders that we can rely on. But even the shoehorning of like trying to force Laka and Oba both up front. Remember how many times we played 4-4-2 and it didn't work? Because you didn't have anybody else to bring off. Like, say, for example, Oba tires this opposition that we play against, whoever it is. Then you bring Laka off the bench. Well, Laka's fresh. Now feed the ball to Laka, and Laka's going to bully what he can. He can bully.
yeah.
And he's going to put it in the back of the net. Or vice versa.
True. Yeah, no, I'm just going through some of you guys' comments. I don't have control to show them, so I'll just comment on them. Really talking about Pepe needs to track back. I believe that's what Arteta wants from him, and that's the only way he gets to play. But as most people would say, if he's continually doing that, he's not in position, right? So Pepe tracking back is a good thing for Arteta, but is it a good thing for really his strengths, right?
Yeah.
And it might. I don't think it is as much. But as a team, we should be. It shouldn't be that he's tracking back. It should be that he's already positionally already there, and we can attack. We can get that ball and move up for the counter, anyways, because that's the way we're set up. Not that he has to. When you're tracking back, sometimes he's chasing back because some mistake has been made, right? And when we have to control the game. For me, it's just this is the lineup, right? From Sam, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I dropped out a little bit, but
No problem.
I think we should round things up anyway at this point in time. So, Gary, what's your feeling about today?
I was just looking at some of the comments. Sam believes this is our strongest lineup possible right now, or our best possible right now.
Partey all alone in midfield.
Yeah, if they've played it successfully, again, I think they did play that to some degree at the end of the last match, right? The trick is the way that they played it at the end of the last match, right? That has to be the way they start, right?
Mhm.
Because we need to figure out if that was a blip or if that actually really works, right? It worked at the end of the game maybe because they were tired legs and all of that stuff, and we were able to get it. But we need to be able to take that. We need to be able to. I gotta come here. We need to be able to take that and jump on them for the first 30 minutes, right? And yeah, to see Simon's comment about sting in the hands. You know what? I don't like when a goalkeeper just like can basically just palm a shot. That
Mhm.
means you put.
Yeah.
That means you. There's no. That's no. That
No,
doesn't.
There's
That's
no-
what. That's
no
what.
potency
That's
in it.
like you see like when when the little kids are playing and he's getting up there and he's gonna boot it and he kicks it and it rolls like
Yeah.
and then stops in front of the goalkeeper. That's what to me. That's what it looks like when a professional shoots it and the goalkeeper just like catches it. Nah, he's got to feel that, and that's why you see we need it's called a striker, right? The striker, you put that ball through the back of the net, right? It's got to go through the back. It can't be like floating nicely.
Not
No.
even there. Yeah, we got to attack this Burnley team.
Yeah.
Predictions, Gary?
Like I said, 2 goals. I'm hoping for a 2-0 win for Arsenal. The first to 2 wins for me. That's why we're going to have to play for those 2 goals for all of us, and then hold on. But I think if we can get the first goal, we'll be good to go. But we'll be good to go to get a point at least, right? But yeah.
I'm going to leave the last word with Maahir then, but I think for this team to progress further, they need to show they can go to Turf Moor, a difficult place away from home, and erase the problems from the start of the season and get the wins that we need. Draws. I know some people have said draws will be okay, but I know it's difficult as well, but this is a test that we have to beat Burnley with. And so, Maahir, you get the last word, and we'll get out of here. I hope everybody enjoys the game, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 win.
2-1 win. Okay, from Bray 2-1. Gary's going with 2-0. I, Mr. Optimistic for today, am going with a 4-0 win.
Oh, nice. Well, see, to me that means we start out strong and then they can't keep up with us. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what they
Gary,
say?
he sets himself up. He talks optimistically about the scores, and then he goes hell and brimstone when they don't win 4-0. You know?
Not necessarily, but you know what I want us to be? I want us to be, the word is relentless. I want us to be relentless. So
Yeah.
if we're putting our foot on the back of their necks, we're not gonna let them up. Once
Yeah.
that first goal comes in, we're going to get that second. Once that second goal is in, maybe a little bit of controlled position here and there, but not for too long. And the third one is in.
Yeah.
And once that's 3-0, like Sam saying, you have ha ha ha. He's giving a big
I don't think anybody is with you, Maahir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I said, Maahir will say 4-0, and then he'll be so mad and angry. And
No, look, I will not be angry as long as I see everything put out, all our cards on the field. We're going out all attack.
I've heard people say that as well. The performance is somehow more important than the results.
Yes.
If you put in the effort, if we see that, I want to see both things today.
No,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
you know what? We haven't seen the performance at all in a losing result, though, right?
No.
If I said, you know what, we went out and we played as tough as we can against City and Chelsea, and we lost, got it. That's not. We're not even close to playing where we are up to our capabilities and abilities, right? So you give us that, and you still lose, then you know what? Then it's time. Time will tell how this thing will pan out. But we're not playing anywhere close to our abilities and our potential. So give us that, and we will get. We might play our best and miss a lot of shots today, and maybe win 1-0. But at least I can see a style of play, right?
As Sam said, our team is too good to lose. Those players should be scoring goals. As simple as that. I can't disagree with that. I just worry about the balance of playing both Neil Smith Rowe and Erdegaard together.
That's why the balance has to be offensively for us, right?
And
We have
defensive.
a really strong back line and a goalkeeper sitting back there. They're going to have to play really good,
Mhm.
allowing
basically
Partey not to have to worry about not all this tracking back thing. Nah, you know why? Because our defense is so strong today that it won't matter. All right, tracking
Yeah,
back means we're making
matter.
mistakes, and if we're making mistakes going forward, I'll take it. But we can't be making mistakes trying to control the ball in the middle. All right, go for it. If if the passes are too long or whatever, I'll take it. But we can't be giving up nice little counter attacks from midfield. Yeah.
Maahir could catch a ball in his hair. So yeah, Maahir, you had one final point to make there.
Oh, my final point is just to say thanks to you guys. I mean, our host,
Yep.
Gary, you also co-host here,
Yeah.
and we love and appreciate everything that you do. And to all our people that's joining in our Arsenal Fan Circle family, love to you guys, love to your families. You guys keep safe and be kind. Rewind, be kind to even strangers because it improves
Yeah.
mental health. As you guys do now, I'm a very big mental health advocate. As in, I love being able to help the next person. So, like I say, just be kind to the next person, and hopefully that cycle just
We all know
It's
somebody.
I always say it's a big circle. It's a big circle, so it always comes back around. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It always comes back around. Don't expect something from the
And-
next man because you never know. It's probably the person behind you who's going to help you out.
Just keep helping because mental health is one
Yeah,
of the
you're
most
right. You're right, Maahir. We all know somebody who needs help, who's fallen on hard times, and who is in unfortunate situations. So let's think about them as well. December's right here. We're going to get out of here on this comment here. Thanks everyone for watching. December said, "Good afternoon, panel. Unfortunately, I can't predict the score, even if I know the lineup, as nobody knows the instructions the manager has given. All we can hope and pray, December, is that the team will settle into a rhythm and it will start to give us the confidence that we will need going forward. Not much
Yeah,
time.
I do said it's just we're going to play together, right? They're just going to play. I just want to see 11 players out there playing as one.
We just want to see them all play
Quickly
together.
retract that comment, December before. And good to see Lolo here. Thanks.
Okay,
Good morning,
see you.
fellas. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go get that win today. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you soon,
We'll see
shortly.
you guys later. Yep.
Take care. We are out of here. Come on, you Gunners. 2-1.